without your smart mouth, drawing me in and you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. It's a bittersweet symphony that's life, trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to money, then you die. I'll take you down the only road I've ever.
Well, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to Vaulty Manor and for the marriage of Paul and Helen. And who brings Helen to be married to Paul?
I do.
Thank you very much. Would you like to take your seats now, please? Come forward just a fraction if you please. Thank you. And now to introduce ourselves. My name is Graham Belsham, Deputy Superintendent Registrar for the Essex Registration Service, and I am empowered by statute to witness civil marriage. My colleague here on my right is Angie. She is the Registrar, and she will make a historic and permanent record of the ceremony and produce the marriage certificate. Now, this place in which we are met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. And we're all here today to witness the joining in matrimony of Paul Michael Reid and Helen Jane Scrutton. And if any person here present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, it should be declared now. You're safe.
Not even the baby.
Even the baby.
This is a very special day for Paul and Helen, for today they have chosen to make a public commitment to each other through vows sincerely made and faithfully kept. And through your presence here, you are expressing your support for them. Paul and Helen, before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you're about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. The purpose of marriage is that you may always care for and support each other through every aspect of your lives together. It is a decision made by two people to share love, friendship, and show mutual respect. And now have our reading, please, from Paul's sister Hayley, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Today is a day you will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You'll start off the day just two people in love and end it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there'll be times when you both disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure. You'll have heard many words of advice in the past when the secrets of marriage were spoken. But you know that the answers lie hidden inside where the bond of true love lies unbroken. So live happy forever as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of a new life for you. As you stand there together with love in your eyes, from the moment you whisper, I do. And with luck, all your hopes and your dreams can be real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts.
Thank you, Hayley.
Thanks, Harry.
Paul and Helen have found in each other happiness, fulfilment, and love. Their relationship has been enriched by the presence of their daughter Holly, whom we all welcome here today. Hello. So now I'm going to ask each of you, in turn, to make a declaration that you know of no legal reason why you should not be married to each other. So Paul, if you repeat after me, please. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Paul Michael Reid.
Why I, Paul Michael Reid.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Helen Jane Scrutton.
To Helen Jane Scrutton.
Yeah, say the words to Helen because you're married.
Yeah. Concentrating.
Helen, please. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare
That I know not.
that I know not
Of any lawful impediment.
of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Helen Jane Scrutton.
Why I, Helen Jane Scrutton,
May not be joined in matrimony.
may not be joined in matrimony.
To Paul Michael Reid.
To Paul Michael Reid.
Thank you. Now the solemn moment has come for Paul and Helen to make their formal and legal contract before you all. So if I could ask you all to stand, please. Paul, if you repeat after me again, please. I call upon these persons,
I call upon these persons,
here present to witness,
here present to witness,
that I, Paul Michael Reid,
that I, Paul Michael Reid,
do take thee, Helen Jane Scrutton,
do take thee, Helen Jane Scrutton,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Helen, please. I call upon these persons,
I call upon these persons,
here present to witness,
here present to witness,
that I, Helen Jane Scrutton,
that I, Helen Jane Scrutton,
do take thee, Paul Michael Reid,
do take thee, Paul Michael Reid,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
And Paul and Helen have chosen to make an additional promise to one another today. So Paul, if you repeat after me again, please. Helen, as I take you to be my wife,
Helen, as I take you to be my wife,
I promise to love you,
I promise to love you,
honour and respect you.
honour and respect you.
I will stand by you
I will stand by you
and be true to you always.
and be true to you always.
I will care for you,
I will care for you,
laugh with you when you are happy,
laugh with you when you are happy,
and comfort you when you are sad.
and comfort you when you are sad.
Whatever life may bring,
Whatever life may bring,
I will always love you.
I will always love you.
Thank you. Helen, if you'd like to reply, please. Paul, as I take you to be my husband,
Paul, as I take you to be my husband,
I promise to love you,
I promise to love you,
honour and respect you.
honour and respect you.
I will stand by you
I will stand by you
and be true to you always.
and be true to you always.
I will care for you,
I will care for you,
laugh with you when you are happy,
laugh with you when you are happy,
and comfort you when you are sad.
and comfort you when you are sad.
Whatever life may bring,
Whatever life may bring,
I will always love you.
I will always love you.
Well done. The guests like to take their seats again there, please.
Yeah.
A wedding ring is an unbroken circle which symbolises unending and everlasting love, and it is the outward sign of the lifelong promises you have just made to each other. So James, could you bring the rings forward, please? If you could pass Paul Helen's ring forward, please. And Paul, just place it on the tip of Helen's finger, please.
Which way?
That's fine.
And as you hold the ring there, you say after me, please, Paul. Helen, I give you this ring
Helen, I give you this ring
as a token of our marriage
as a token of our marriage
and as a lasting reminder
and as a lasting reminder
of the promises we have made here today.
of the promises that we have made here today.
Push the ring on the finger. Thank you. So I'd like to release hands. James, if you could pass Helen Paul's ring, please. The same way on the tip of his finger, please. It's a shaky one.
Yeah.
And say after me, please, Helen. Paul, I give you this ring
Paul, I give you this ring
as a token of our marriage
as a token of our marriage
and as a lasting reminder
and as a lasting reminder
of the promises we have made here today.
of the promises we have made here today.
Press the ring on his finger. Thank you. That's it. So I'd like to remain holding hands, if you would, please. So, Paul and Helen, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law, and you've made a solemn and binding contract with each other and in the presence of your witnesses, families and friends assembled here today. This is the first day of your new life together, and we all hope that it will be filled with love and happiness. And it therefore does indeed give you a great pleasure indeed to announce you as husband and wife together. And Paul, do you have a kiss for your bride?
Look at my finger.
I think, Paul, you must beat me to it there, didn't you? And can I be the first to congratulate you? Congratulations. I'd like to come round this side now for the table. We'll sign at the register. Thank you.
I need to hear some sounds that recognize the pain in me, yeah. I let the melody shine, let it cleanse my
like a fall leaf from a tall tree landing on the grass, like the white sand turns the clock hand in and hourglass. You're the reason I believe in something I don't know. You make it so, you make it so, you make it so easy. This letting go is so beautiful, 'cause you make it so easy to fall so hard, to fall so hard. Like the ocean pulls the tide and just to hold it close, like the rain pour in a rainstorm makes the flowers grow. You're the reason I believe in something I don't know. You make it so, you make it so, you make it so easy. This letting go is so beautiful, 'cause you make it so easy to fall so hard.
Oh, thinking about our younger years, there was only you and me. We were young and wild and free. Now nothing can take you away from me. We've been down that road before, but that's over now. You keep me coming back for more. Baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. Love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. Oh, once in your life you find someone who will turn your world around, pick you up when you're feeling down. Now nothing can change what you mean to me. There's a lot that I could say, but just hold me now, 'cause our love will light the way. Baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. Finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. Love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. I've been waiting for so long for something to right, for love to come.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As father of the bride, I have the pleasure of making the first speech. It's been 27 years since I was allowed to say anything without being disagreed with, laughed at or ignored. So this is too good an opportunity to miss. On behalf of my wife, Alison, and I would like to thank you all for being here today, for helping us to celebrate the marriage of Helen and Paul. Or should I say, the marriage of Helen, Paul and Holly. As whenever we ask Holly who's getting married, she always replies, Mummy, Daddy and Holly. I'm sure you'll agree, I think Helen looks absolutely amazing today. It's good to see so many friends and family, especially as I know some of you have travelled some distance to be here. Today is not just a celebration of the love that's united Helen and Paul in marriage, it's also a celebration of the families that have created, moulded and influenced these very two special people. So Alison and I would like to give a very big thank you to Sarah and Mike and their family, and to thank them for their support and assistance in making this day so special. I would like us to take a brief moment to remember those loved ones who are no longer with us. They would be so proud and happy for Helen and Paul today. So please, raise your glasses to absent friends. Absent friends and family. Helen and Paul had very definite ideas on how they wanted their very special day to be, and I would like to thank them for their efforts in making today such a great success. Helen, this is the time that every bride fears. What is Dad going to talk about? Is he going to talk about the time ... I won't mention any of those times, but I am going to say thank you for this honour today. Helen is a wonderful daughter, kind, caring, intelligent, independent and a beautiful young woman, and a wonderful mummy to Holly. And it's with great joy that we have watched her blossom into the wonderful person she is today. We have always been very proud of her. In everything she does, she always gives 110%. Two of those proud times were when we saw her dance at the London Palladium all those years ago. We will never forget that. When she was first born and I gave her first bottle, I remember looking at her and thinking that one day I would have to give her away. And I would be dreading that day. I thought that no one would be good enough for my daughter, and I bet a lot of fathers here thought the same thing. But having met and got to know Paul and his family, I know I had nothing to worry about. During the time we've known Paul, we have come to realise what a lovely and caring person he is, how special he is to Helen, and how right they are for each other. Paul is hard-working, a great father to Holly, and nothing seems to faze him. And I know he will always be there for them both. And he's exactly the type of person Alison and I would have chosen for Helen. I suppose that after 29 years of marriage, I ought to be able to give some constructive criticism or advice. So here goes. Helen and Paul, be true to each other. And when things don't go well, forgive and as often as required. Married life is an adventure you embark on today, and you embark on that adventure together. Remember, success in marriage is not about finding the person you can live with, it's about finding the person you can't live without. I'd better finish now, but before I go, I would like to offer one or two final thoughts. Marriage is a meeting of two minds and of two hearts and two souls. It is clear that Helen and Paul are the perfect example of this. I wish them enjoyment for today, the fulfilment of all their hopes and dreams for tomorrow, and love and happiness always. All that remains is for me to ask everyone to have a good time today, and my final duty and very great privilege is to propose a toast to our daughter and new son-in-law. So would you please stand and join me in a toast to the bride and groom. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Trevor, for those kind words. Although I already did, I really do feel very welcomed into your family, and I promise I'll always do my best for Helen. Just to echo what my new father-in-law has already said, me and my wife, Helen, we'd just like to thank you all for being here today. It really means a lot to us to share and celebrate our special day with so many family and friends, so thank you. I'd like to say a special thank you to both of our parents, firstly to Alison and Trevor, for bringing up such a beautiful, kind and caring daughter and giving me the privilege of being a husband. I hope to do you both proud. We both really appreciate all your love and support, and I know how much Helen enjoys her Wednesday afternoon trips to see you both, although I know she likes to spend the time either sleeping or relaxing in the bath while she takes a break from Holly. So, but seriously, you really have been a massive support to us both, so thank you. And to my mum and dad, thank you for all the love, support and help you've given me over the years to make me into the person I am today. I hope I've done you proud. I'd like to think I haven't given you that much stress over the years. Well, at least as not much as James and Hayley have anyway. So, I know how much of your time was spent when I was younger driving me round to either play football or cricket or whatever sport and events I was doing, and it's a job that Helen's taken on quite well from you. So, but seriously, we really appreciate the fact you let us live with you for the past 6 months while we try and get our own house and everything. And I know it's been tough and everything, but yeah, but I think we're nearly there with the house. So thank you. Yeah, just so to say thanks to both parents, we have a small gift to give to both of you. So I think Helen. Yeah.
You can sit wherever you like.
Do you want to put Holly up there? You done, Holly? Helen, you always look beautiful to me, but today you look absolutely stunning, and I'm so proud that I get to stand here and able to call you my wife. Ever since the first time I met, I've known that I've been with a very special, beautiful and caring person. And I think this was confirmed when on one of our first dates, instead of the usual dinner or cinema date, Helen suggested that we go and watch a local football match and grab a KFC on the way home. So I thought that's absolutely perfect. I know ever since we've got engaged, you've been planning for today, and you really must take a massive credit for everything you've done and making it so perfect. And as if organising a wedding wasn't enough, you've managed to buy us a house and be the most amazing mum to our beautiful little girl, Holly. I really am very proud of you, and I'm honoured to be your husband. I love you. I'd like to thank our ushers today. Chris, thanks for getting us here with the car. I think it changed about 5 times which vehicle we was going to use, but it's really nice, and thanks for putting in the effort and coming to get us and everything. Really appreciate it. Luke over the back, or Buster as most of us might know him. Thanks for the advice with the suits. I know you might have liked me to go for something a bit more extravagant, but I think we've done a good job. And thanks for being a great mate as well and being a part of our day. So, and to Luke, my other groomsman over there, thanks for putting up with me and Dad at work and becoming a brother and a new brother-in-law, and for taking Hayley off of both mine and Dad's hands as well. So, if you'd like to come, we've got a small gift for you as well. So if you'd like to come up. Do you want to come up and get it? Luke?
Chris.
Right, I'd like to say thanks to James for being my best man. As well as being my brother, I've always thought of him as being one of my best friends as well, so I knew that he would be perfect for the job. We really have grown up side by side, from playing in the garden every day at home when we were younger to playing cricket together for Dummo, and working together as we grow up. Obviously, James now lives in Australia with Lisa, and these are obviously things that I now miss doing with him. But I really appreciate making the effort to come over and sharing the day with us. So thanks, James. We've got a gift for you as well. So. And finally, I'd like to say thank you to all our bridesmaids. You all look lovely, and we are so pleased that you could be with here today. I know you've given Helen a lot of support in planning today, and I think it has really paid off. Thanks also to Jess and Jade for giving her a much-deserved weekend away. I know she had a great time with all her friends. She really deserved that weekend as well. So thanks for that. So I'd like to propose a toast. If I could ask you all to raise your glasses and be upstanding, please. To the bridesmaids. There's one more special mention, and that's to our beautiful daughter and flower girl Holly. She has brought so much happiness to our lives, and we really can't wait to take you to go and see Mickey and Cinderella in Florida, Holly. Anyway, that's me done, so it's time to pass you over to my best man James for what should be a relatively short and boring speech about me.
Yeah, thanks Paul for choking me up before the speech, so I'm struggling it straight away. Anyway, good afternoon everyone. For all that don't know me, I'm James. I'm Paul's better looking, more athletic, with more hair, younger brother. I'm only joking, Paul, you do scrub up quite well yourself. And despite my inability to speak when in public, Paul has still chosen me to be his best man, which of course I'm very happy about. Funny enough, I've known Paul all my life, and there's a lot we've done together, right from playing cricket every weekend and working together, like Paul said, every day since leaving school, so it's fair to say I know him pretty well. Over the years, we've been lucky enough to go on many family holidays together, and in more recent years, away with our friends too, so it's needless to say, there's been more than a few undignified moments for Paul. However, rather than embarrass him on his big day with the likes of being sick down the cricket club and me duct taping his hands to his head and other messy nights at the cricket club, instead I will share with you a story about one holiday I will not forget in a hurry, and that's the one Paul nearly died. Now excuse me if I do laugh through this. We went on a big group holiday to France to go skiing, which was Paul's first time, I might add. After a long drive into the Alps, we were all keen to hit the slopes, and we rushed to check into our apartment and hire our ski gear and just go. Paul was so excited, even though he didn't have a clue how to ski, so we strapped him up and gave him a gentle push. Now, Paul being Paul thought, I can do this. What's so hard about standing on a couple of planks and staying upright? And fair play to him, managed in Bambiest manner the tiniest of slopes. But of course, then confidence went straight to his head, and within half hour, he thought, let's try a lift up to the bigger slope. So we stuck him on a button lift. And for those who don't know what a button lift is, it's the one you stick a metal pole with a seat in between your legs and you get dragged up. So yeah, he started to lean back and get dragged up. No, sorry, after several failed attempts, he somehow got the leaning balance and knack and was pulled up the slope. He obviously realised on his long ascent that he may have made a big mistake. And this was etched all over his face for us to see when he appeared over the crest of the hill. The way he got off the actual lift was pretty smooth, and he slid straight off in one fluid motion and turned straight for the slope without stopping. My brother is quite a calm and collected kind of guy, so to hear him screaming, I can't stop, had all of us in fits of laughter at the sheer comic value of him losing control. Being a new skier, he had no idea how to control himself, and I have no idea what went through his mind when he decided to pull his feet in parallel and lean into a sitting position. But we all knew he was in trouble, as he took off down the mountain at streamlined breakneck speed. Now the sheer panic of speeding up eventually led him to losing complete control and snowballing down the run. All we saw from behind was skis and poles flying everywhere, limbs flailing all over the show, and Paul's limp body bouncing off the mountain and flipping like a ragdoll, finally, after what we felt was forever, crashing to a stop. Seeing the way his head bounced off the snow and ice really scared me, and at the momentary thought that he could have been a goner. So this is when I started planning what I could have of his. And at the time, top of my list was his flash Audi TT convertible. After the initial fits of laughter, we realised he was in serious trouble, and we all rushed to see if he was okay, and we was relieved to see him sit up, turn and look at us with the greyest and shocked look face ever. The cockiness of being a novice skier quickly faded when he had to slide down on his arse the rest of the way, with Strongy holding his ski poles and skis, guiding him down. And needless to say, the safest precaution to make sure he didn't kill himself over the remaining week was to enrol him in ski school with all the little kiddies. Despite this, that was one of our best holidays together. Now, although I don't ever really say this out loud, I really respect and admire my brother, except for his shocking choice in football team, of course. But I'm also very proud to be standing next to him here today. He may be a man of very little words, but his actions speak volumes. Whether he's captain Dummer Cricket Club, or taking charge on site at work, or just being the Paul we all know at home, he always goes above and beyond what people expect, and the loyalty support to his family and friends is second to none. However, it's needless to say that meeting Helen has been one of the best things that's ever happened to him. We have not only seen Paul come into his own, but we have also watched you both grow as a couple, and the greatest testament to your relationship is your beautiful young daughter Holly, who is looking very pretty and grown up today, if you can see her. You are both amazing parents, and I'm very proud of the family you've created and the future you're building for yourselves. I would like to take this opportunity to raise a glass and thank everyone who has made today possible, from the groomsmen to the bridal party and family and friends, but mostly Helen, who has more or less single-handedly planned, organised and prepared everything around us to make today possible, all while looking after Holly and trying to buy their new family home. So here's to you, Helen. You've done an amazing job, and I'm sure that everyone will agree that the day so far has been incredible, and that you make a beautiful bride and will be an amazing wife to Paul. On behalf of your loved ones here today, I wish you a lifetime of love, laughter and happiness. So please, again, I now ask everyone to be upstanding to join me in a toast. To the new Mr. and Mrs. Reid. That's it.
Yeah, well done, guys.
That's right.
If I don't say this now,
Baby, it's been a long day, baby. Things ain't been going my way, you know I need you here. You clear my mind all the time. And baby,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give a big round of applause. Oh, you can be louder than that. Come on, give a big round of applause. Come on. That's better. So give your bride and groom a big round of applause.
when you walk through the storm, hold your head up high.
Now that was a bit of a surprise from Helen, so give Helen a big round of applause for that one. This is their first dance.
How long will I love you? Only stars above you. Longer if I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons need to follow that plan. How long will I be with you? As long as the sea is bound to wash on the sand. How long will I want you? As long as you want me to. And longer by far. How long will I hold you? As long as your father told you. As long as you can. How long will I give to you? As long as I live through you. However long you say. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you. And longer if I may. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you.
And ladies and gentlemen, grab hold of your partners and come and join them on the dance floor.